Alright, so the symmetrical concept. It's a really simple concept, but it can be very eye-opening for guitar if you haven't thought of it that way. So we're just grouping off the strings in fourths. So EA, that'll be one group. DG, that'll be one group. BE, that'll be another group. We want to avoid this pairing, because this pairing is a major third apart, which affects symmetry, it affects the shapes. That's why when you tune your guitar, you go... You don't go... Because that one is a major third, it's a different tuning, alright? So we're just looking for places where we can repeat patterns with the same fingerings. That's why these work in 3 octaves, and you don't have to change anything. So I'm going to go through all 7 modes. Today's one is G major, the first mode, Ionian. So the shape looks like this. And you can slide as well. Then you go to, that's G. You go to the next grouping. You slide, that's G as well. That's G as well. So it's just looking for that repetition in the different parts of the neck. And it's just a really helpful tool for learning the fretboard, alright?
Hey guys, today's lesson is on symmetrical modes, which is following on a concept I talked about the other day, where you focus on 2 string groupings, EA as one, DG and BE. So each group of 2 strings, and what you want to avoid is the GB pairing, because that's that one that's like when you tune your guitar, it's a major third apart, like you go to the 4th fret instead of the 5th fret. Whereas the rest of the strings are all a 4th apart. So if we avoid that GB grouping and focus on the other string pairs, we get this more symmetrical style of playing, where, like for example, the first top line here, this particular shape, this can be transferred now in 2 other octaves with the exact same shape, just by changing string groupings. So when I move up to the D string, I don't have to do anything differently, I just start on the 5th fret. And then I move up to the B string, start on the 8th fret, and it's the same shape. Now, this exercise is using the G Ionian mode, which is another word for the G major scale. It just happens to be the first mode in the major scale. So the notes are G, A, B, C, D, E, and F sharp. So there's only one note that's different from the C major scale, which is that F that becomes an F sharp.